Jesus Christ is one of the most influential figures in world history. His teachings, preserved in the New Testament, have shaped spiritual, ethical, and philosophical thought for over 2 millennia. Here are 5 of his most life-changing quotes, along with their context and deeper meanings. 1. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Matthew 5:44. This quote is from the Sermon on the Mount, where Jesus teaches a higher moral standard. At a time when retaliation was common, Jesus introduced the radical idea of loving one's enemies. It was a call to break the cycle of hatred and violence, replacing it with forgiveness, empathy, and prayer. 2. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Matthew 6:34. Jesus addressed human anxiety by encouraging people to live in the present moment. This quote reminds us that worrying does not solve future problems. Instead, it drains today's peace. Jesus emphasized trusting in God's daily provision, just as nature relies on him without fear. 3. With God all things are possible. Matthew 19:26. Jesus spoke this in response to a question about salvation, when his disciples asked who could be saved, especially after hearing how hard it is for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God. Jesus replied with this profound truth. It emphasizes divine power and reminds believers that God can do what seems impossible to human understanding. 4. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Matthew 5-9. This is one of the Beatitudes, a set of teachings that define the character of those who follow Christ. Peacemakers are not merely peaceful people, but those who actively bring peace into conflicts. They are called children of God because they reflect God's own nature, loving, reconciling, and just. 5. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Luke 6:37. Forgiveness is a central theme in Jesus' teachings. This quote reminds us that the act of forgiving others is directly connected to receiving forgiveness ourselves. It reflects God's expectation that those who experience His grace should extend it to others as well. Each of these teachings carries timeless wisdom. They are not just religious statements. They offer a framework for living with compassion, courage, and faith. Whether you are deeply spiritual or just exploring life's deeper truths, the words of Jesus Christ have the power to inspire change, heal relationships, and bring peace to the soul.